it back. Miles sets up outside. That was Bauer that hits it over and gets the point. So on our scoreboard, North Hardin Christian will be the visitors, and Elizabethtown will be the home team. And now going to the line, Layla Bauer to serve, 1 serving 0. Swift up, and that one knocked over. Miles outside, that one into the net. Point for the Panthers. Heading to the service line. It's Ava Swift, 1 serving 1. Claire Miller checked in on the front line for the Panthers. The Panthers are the home team on the scoreboard tonight. That one goes out, point to North Hardin Christian. Zariah Hingston checks back in on the front line. Heading to the service line, Sophia Miles, 2 serving 1. Swift diving for that one was Newsom. That one not going to be back over. Point for, I said Eagles, sorry, they're the Falcons. 3 serving 1. And on the back row, Taylor Nichols for North Hardin Christian. Newsom pops it in the air. Miller will send it over. Nichols to Miles. Outside, that one for Holly. That's long. Point. TK Stone. Reagan Highball checks into the lineup for the Panthers. She'll head to the service line. 2 serving 3. Back line, Nichols to Miles. Outside, Holly goes. That one got to by Highball. Sent back in the middle. Miller will send it over. Holly to Miles. She just dinks it over. Picked up there by the Panthers. Miles outside over to the middle for Overbay. And she gets sent back. Point for TK. 3 serving 3. Nichols to Miles across. Holly will send it back row. Swift to Newsom. Miller taps that one over. Dug out by Miles to Nichols, and now Holly will send it one down the line. Swift gets to it. Newsom pops it in the air. It's going to be sent over by Janes. Nichols gets that one to Miles across. Holly will send it back row. Swift there again. Up at the net, unable to get that one back over as Newsom. Point, North Hardin Christian. Layla Lawson heads to the service line. Checking in on the back line is Leah Bauer. 4 serving 3. Swift to Newsom. Miller sends it over. Hingston to Miles. In the middle. Picked up by TK. Newsom again for Miller. Just taps that one over. Miles. That one tipped over by Nichols. That one picked up. Newsom sends it back. A little miscommunication on the Falcon side. Point Panthers. And it'll be Nevaeh Newsom to the line to serve. 4 serving 4. Service fault, point North Hardin Christian. Adeline Holly now to the line. 5 serving 4. Swift. That one popped in the air by James, sent over by Newsom, and she gets the kill. Checking back in on the front line for the Panthers is Eva Tyler. Checking in for North Hardin Christian, Haley Hinton on the front line. Miller serves for TK, 5 serving 5. Miles sends it back row. Now sent back over by James that time, picked up in the middle. Nichols, that one dug by Newsom. Now Newsom on the outside sends it over. Miles, Nichols back for Miles, and she'll just send it Newsom to Janes. Now Newsom sends it over. Nichols able to get it back over for North Hardin Christian. Janes to the middle. That one missed it. Point, North Hardin Christian. 6, serving 5. Sarai Hingston back in for North Hardin Christian. And Hingston will head to the service line. 6, serving 5. Newsom to Janes in the middle for Tyler. Sends it over. Picked up on the back line by Holly to Miles and outside. Newsom back row for Swift. She sends it over. Lawson to Miles. That one's sent over and picked up, but not going to be able to do anything with it. Killed for Layla Bauer. 7, serving 5. Newsom to James. Outside for Layla Newsom. That one picked up by Lawson. Hopped in the air. Nichols sends that one over. James outside again. Newsom, sorry. Miles sent back over. James tried to sneak one in, not able to get there. Nichols back line. Swift gets to it, but not going to be able to control it. Point. 8, serving 5. That one into the net. Service fault. Point goes to the Panthers. That's going to send Layla Newsom to the line to serve. Checking back in, Grace Zhang for the Panthers. 6, serving 8. Service error, point over to North Hardin Christian. Taylor Nichols to serve. 9, serving 6. We're in set number 1. Nevaeh Newsom. Now Zhang sends it over. It gets in on the back corner. Point TK. Stella Janes to the line. 7, serving 9. Holly to Nichols. Now Miles sends it to the back line. Janes to Newsom. Back from Newsom. That's going to go long. Point North Hardin Christian. Layla Bauer now to serve. 10, serving 7. Swift. Newsom. Now James sends it over. That one dug out by Bauer to Miles. Now Holly will send it back corner. James there. Newsom in the middle. That one knocked over by Tyler. Miles to the outside. Holly takes the hit. It goes back line. Newsom to Tyler again. That one dug out by Miles. Side from Overbay to Miles back over. Diving dig that time by James. Zhang sends it over. Lawson to Miles. Right at the net. Overbay can't get that one over. And it'll be a point for the Panthers. Claire Miller back in on the front line for TK. As Ava Swift heads to the service line. 8, serving 10. Lawson to Miles, right at the net. Holly able to get it back over. Miller to Newsom. Back for Miller. She'll go down the middle. Miles outside to Holly. She'll send it back row. Swift is there. Vea Newsom back to James and send it back row. Bauer to Miles across. Holly will send it back row as well. Swift there for that one. And then Nevaeh Newsom able to get it over Falcons can't return it. Point TK. 9 serving 10. Swift again to serve. And catches the tape and rolls over for the ace. All tied. 10 serving 10. Holly not able to return it. And another ace. 11 serving 10. And with that, Hardin will take the timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, eTownApartments.com, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTown Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. Again, this is the 7th grade championship game. Approximately 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one, we will have our 8th grade championship game. At the conclusion of this match, we will have presentation of the runner-up and championship trophies as well. We are in set 1. At the line, Ava Swift, 11, serving 10. Lawson to Miles. Holly will roll it back row. Swift is there. Nevaeh Newsom back to Layla Newsom. That one can't clear the tape. A point for North Hardin Christian. Sophia Miles now to the service line. 11 serving 11. Janes to Newsom for Miller. She goes back row. It's in. Point TK. Reagan Highball back in for the Panthers. She'll head to the service line. 12 serving 11. Nichols to Miles for Overbay, and she finds an open spot, gets the kill. Checking back in for North Hardin Christian. Layla Bauer on the back line. It'll be Layla Lawson serving, 12 serving 12. Ace. 13 serving 12. Newsom to Miller. The back line. Lawson gets to that one. Miles going to bump set it outside. Holly goes back line. Swift is there. Newsom pops it in the air. Now Layla Newsom unable to get that one over. Point Falcons. 14 serving 12. And there'll be another ace for Lawson. 15 serving 12. And timeout, TK Stone. So we will officially start our spring schedule. Next week we'll have 2 games. One on Tuesday and Thursday. The following week, one on Tuesday and Thursday as well. Those games happening before spring break. Next week, It'll be on Tuesday. It'll be baseball action as Central Hardin travels to North Hardin to take on the Trojans. That one's set up for 5:30 start time. On Thursday, March 30th, it'll be softball as North Hardin travels to Central Hardin, and that'll also have a 5:30 start time. In 2 weeks, April the 4th, it'll be baseball action, Central Hardin at John Hardin from John Hardin High School at 5:30. And then on April the 6th, Thursday, those two schools match up again, John Hardin and Central Hardin, but it'll be in softball. That'll take place at Central Hardin. Again, those times all starting at 5:30. Lawson with the serve. Nevaeh Newsom gets it back over for the Panthers. Miles tries to dink it over. Newsom to Newsom. Back line. Hingston gets a foot pad on it, and then Holly gets it over and gets it in. Point Falcons. 16 serving 12. James to Nevaeh Newsom. To Layla Newsom, she'll roll that one over. Holly to Miles, bump sets back outside. Nichols taps that one over. High ball to Newsom. Now Miller will send it back line. Hingston there. Lawson bumps it outside for Holly. She'll send it to the corner. And they'll get the kill. (17) serving 12. Swift to Newsom and gets that one over. Nichols sends it right back. Nevaeh Newsom to Layla Newsom. Holly able to get that one over after a couple of other touches. Right at the net. Joust there. Nichols pops it in the air. Holly, and now to be Lawson that sends it over. High ball to Nevaeh Newsom. Tapped over by Miller. And a point for TK. And Nevaeh Newsom will head to the service line. 13 serving 17. Nichols to Lawson. Holly sends that one over. That's going to be well wide. And a point for the Panthers. 14 serving 17. That one into the net, point Falcons. That'll be Adeline Holly to the line. 18 serving 14. High ball, not able to get it to a teammate. Ace. 18 serving 14. TK Stone will take their last time out of set number 1. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll have the presentation of the runner-up trophy and the champions trophy. Again, approximately 6:45, about 20 to 30 minutes after the conclusion of this match, we will have our 8th grade match that will have North Hardin Christian taking on East Hardin Middle School. Score now, North Hardin Christian 19, TK Stone 14. Adeline Holly at the line serving for the Falcons. Through the fingertips and another ace. And another ace. And that will do it as North Hardin Christian takes set number 1, 21-14. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, or personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Ratcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Ratcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact nfhs.com to subscribe today. Get ready for set number 2 on the court for TK Stone. It'll be Eva Tyler, Stella James, Tinley Lawson, Layla Newsom, Nevaeh Newsom, Claire Miller, and set to check in as the libero is Ava Swift. Again, it is the best 2 out of 3 sets. First 2 sets, first one to 21, leading by 2. If we go to a third set, it's the first team to 15, leading by 2. On the court for North Hardin Christian, Taylor Nichols, Leah Bauer, Zariah Hinkston, Sophia Miles, Adeline Holly, and Ella Overbay. And Layla Lawson will start as the libero. North Hardin Christian will serve to start set number 2. Layla Bauer at the line for the Falcons. Swift to Janes. That one knocked over by Lawson. Holly back to Miles. She'll roll that one towards the back row. Nevaeh Newsom there. Janes tried to sneak one over. It's sent back. Miles just going to tap that one over. Newsom gets to that. Now Janes sends it to the middle. Lawson is there. Miles outside for Holly. She'll go back line. Swift gets that one. Popped outside by Janes. Newsom from the back row and able to get that one over the net. First point of set number 2 goes to North Hardin Christian. 1 serving 0. Swift right at the net, unable to return it. Point, TK Stone. Stella James now to the line for the Panthers. 1 serving 1. Nichols to Miles. Now Holly, and blocked at the net by Newsom and Tyler. 2 serving 1. ace. 3 serving 1. Back-to-back aces from James. Timeout with Hardin Christian. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Get a reminder of the completion of this match. We will have the 8th grade championship game between the North Hardin Christian Falcons and the East Hardin Bruins. Stella Janes at the line for the Panthers, 4 serving 1. That catches the back line. Ace. 5 serving 1. Miles now sent over by Holly. And not going to be able to return it. Point North Hardin Christian. Zariah Hinkston checks back in on the front line for the Falcons. Sophia Miles heads to the service line. 2 serving 5. Janes. Vea Newsom back to James. She'll send it to the back corner and gets the kill. Checking back in on the front line, Claire Miller for TK. It'll be Ava Swift to the service line. 6 serving 2. Bauer to Miles, outside for Holly. That goes long, point TK. 7 serving 2. Ace. Serve receive that was so good in the opening set. Not near as good here in the second set. Bauer going to check back in on the back line. Puts that one over. Nichols to Miles. Now Holly rolls it back line. Swift is there. Nevaeh Newsom to Taylor, who sends it over. Popped over by by Overbay. Holly to Miles, back outside for Holly. Back line, Swift there again. Layla Newsom to Nevaeh Newsom, over. Nichols to Bauer. Now Miles will send it into the middle, diving in there is James. Miller now sends it to the back row and gets the point for the Panthers. A substitution for Falcons. Haley Hinton now into the lineup. 9 serving 2. Nichols to Bauer. Sent over by Miles. James to Nevaeh Newsom. Back to James. That one doesn't clear the net. Point Falcons. Layla Lawson back in. She'll head to the service line. 3 serving 9. Service error. Point and serve back to the Panthers. Reagan Highball checks back in for TK, while Zariah Hingston checks back in for North Hardin. 10 serving 3. Nichols to Miles, into the middle, no one there. 11 serving 3. Lawson to Miles, outside for Holly. That goes long. 12 serving 3. Nichols to Miles for Holly. That one clear the net. Thirteen serving 3. Nichols right at the net. Miles pops it over. Diving dig by James, not able to return it. Point Falcons. Adeline Holly now to the line. 4 serving 13. Ace. 5 serving 13. High ball to Nevaeh Newsom. Miller not able to clear the net. 6 serving 13. Swift to Newsom. Now Miller sends it over. Hingston to Miles. Is tapped over. Diving dig by James. Not able to return it. Falcons point TK. And then Newsom heads to the service line. 14 serving 6. Hingston to Miles in the middle for Nichols. He gets the kill. Zariah Hingston now to the line. 7 serving 14. Swift to James in the middle for Miller. She goes back line. Holly there to Miles. Outside. It was Bauer that got that one over, sent to the back line. Holly to Miles, now into the middle. Nichols gets that one just over and gets the kill. 8 serving 14. Swift to James, outside. Layla Newsom goes back corner. Holly to Miles, to the outside. Bauer sends out one over. Swift to James, in the middle for Miller. Kingston unable to return it. Point Panthers. And Claire Miller now to the service line for TK as Eva Tyler checks in on the front line. 15 serving 8. That one's in, it catches the back line. 16 serving 8. Back into the net, popped over. It's going to be 4 hits. Point TK. 17 serving 8. And another ace. A substitution. Haley Hinton now on the back line for the Falcons. 18 serving 8. Lawson to Miles. For Nichols, that doesn't clear the net. 19 serving 8. And that serve out. And it will be set point for Claire Miller. Lawson to Miles. In the middle for Nichols. That one dug back out, but it'll be a kill for Nichols. Ava Swift back on the back line for the Panthers. Ella Overbank on the front line for the Falcons. Taylor Nichols now to serve. 9 serving 20. Swift to James. Knocked over, that goes out. Point. Falcons. 10 serving 21. Van Newsom to James. Now Layla Newsom unable to get it past net. 11 serving 20. Newsom, now James sends it over. Through the fingertips, point TK, and we're gonna head to set number 3. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville, online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown, call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. Reminder, immediately following the conclusion of this match, we will have the presentation of the runner-up and championship trophies. And then we will have our 8th grade game later this evening between North Hardin Christian Falcons and the East Hardin Bruins. On the court for set number 3 for the Panthers, Grace Zhang, Eva Tyler, Stella James, Layla Newsom, Ava Swift as the libero, and Nevaeh Newsom. For North Hardin Christian, Adeline Holly, Ella Overbay, Leah Bauer, Sophia Miles, Soraya Hinkston, and Taylor Nichols. And Layla Lawson will check in as the libero. Looks like it'll be North Hardin Christian who will serve first in set number 3. And it will be Taylor Nichols at the line to serve, starting set number 3. 0 serving 0. Nevaeh Newsom to James. She sends it over. Lawson picks that one up. Miles outside. Bauer sends it back row. Layla Newsom to James. Now poked over. That time by Tyler. And it's going to be a lift. Sorry. Falcons point TK. Stella James heads to the service line. 1 serving 0. Nichols to Holly. Send back towards the middle. Miles will roll it back row. James. Nevaeh Newsom back for James. That's long. Point North Hardin Christian. Layla Bowers heads to the service line. 1 serving 1. Layla Newsom, Nevaeh Newsom, tapped over by Tyler. Miles outside for Holly. That's long. Point TK. Claire Miller back in on the front line for E-Town. Ava Swift to the service line. 2 serving 1. Ace. 3 serving 1. Bauer to Nichols. Now Miles sends it back row. James. Newsom. Miller will send that one back row. Nichols gets to that one. Miles outside for Holly. She goes long. Point. Panthers. 4 serving 1. Holly to Miles. In the middle, Overbay sends it over. Diving to it is James to Zhang. And now to be Miller sends it back row. Nichols to Miles. She sends it over. Diving again is James. Now to be Zhang will send that one over for the Panthers. Lawson to Miles. In the middle for Overbay. It's over. Newsom gets to it. Miller tried to. It was blocked by Overbay. Point. Falcons. Ryan Hinkston back in on the front line. Sophia Miles to the service line. 2 serving 4. That'll be an ace. 3 serving 4. Leah Lawson back in as a libero on the back line for the Falcons. 3 serving 4. James. Swift, sorry, and then sent back over. Miles at the net, sends it over. James gets to that one. Newsom for Miller, she'll send it over. Holly to Miles, she just taps it over, it's in. Oh, they're gonna say it's out. Point. TK. Reagan high ball. in for the Panthers. She heads to the service line. 5, serving 3. Service error and serve back to the Falcons. Leah Bauer back in on the back line. Layla Lawson to serve. 4, serving 5. That one tapped over by Newsom right at the net. Miller can't get that one back over. They tied. 5, serving 5. This is set number 3. Set 1 taken by North Hardin Christian, 21-14. The Panthers storm back in set number 2, 21-11. James to Newsom, and Miller will send it over. Lawson to Miles. In the middle for Nichols, goes back corner off of Swift. Point, Falcons. 6, serving 5. There's another ace. Seven, serving 5. Ace. 3 in a row, and with that, TK will take a timeout. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for all your recycling needs. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. To come back out of the timeout. Layla Lawson at the line. 8, serving 5. And this is the deciding set. James, that'll be another ace. 9, serving 5. Swift to Nevaeh Newsom. Over by Miller. Kingston to Nichols. Now Holly will roll it back line. Swift is there to high ball into the middle. Newsom will send that one over. Bauer to Miles for Nichols. Dug out by James to Swift. Now Newsom sends it back row. Kingston there. Not going to be able to control it. Point, TK Stone. And Nevaeh Newsom heads to the service line. 6, serving 9. Nichols to Miles for Holly. Back row, Swift there for the Panthers. James for Nevaeh Newsom and catches the tape, dug out by Holly. To Nichols, back outside for Holly. Holly takes another shot, Swift there. James pops it up. Layla Newsom, that hit the antenna. That'll be out and a point for the Falcons. Adeline Holly now to the service line. 10, serving 6. James pops it in the air. Miller will send it over. Holly to Miles. In the middle for Nichols. That doesn't clear the net. Point Panthers. Eva Tyler back in on the front line for TK. Claire Miller heads to the service line. 7, serving 10. Kingston to Miles. Bump sets outside. Bauer will send it over into the middle. Layla Newsom for Jane. She takes a shot at it. Hit. Oh, not going to be able to get return. Point TK. 8, serving 10. Holly to Miles in the middle. Nichols. That one dug out by Layla Newsom. Now Tyler sends it back over. Bauer. And Bauer finds an open spot, gets the kill. Ava Swift back in on the back line for the Panthers. And Zariah Hingston heads to the service line. 11, serving 8. Sent all the way back over. Good job by Nevaeh Newsom, ultimately leading to the point for the Panthers. Diving dig off the serve. Unable to return it. Great Zane back in on the front line for TK. Layla Newsom to the service line. 9, serving 11. Lawson to Miles. Middle for Nichols, just tapped over, and she finds an open spot. Ella Overbang back in on the front line. Taylor Nichols to the service line. 12, serving 9. That's long. Point Panthers. And Stella James will head back to the service line. Layla Lawson checks back in on the back line for the Falcons. 10, serving 12. Nichols to Lawson. Back up now. Miles will just roll it over. James. Nevaeh Newsom, and then it's Tyler who sends it over. That one dug out by Lawson to Miles. Now Bauer sends it back line. Swift is there. Right at the net. Over base, sends it back over. Newsom gets to that one. James outside. Zangel sends it to the corner. Nichols to Miles to the middle. Lawson. That one doesn't clear the tape. It's going to be 4 hits. Point TK. 11, serving 12. Timeout. North Hardin Christian. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always check out our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV, subscribe to our channel, and get all your local community sports and events. Reminder, next week, it'll be baseball action on Tuesday night. 5:30 as Central Hardin will come to take on the North Hardin Trojans in baseball action. Thursday night, it'll be the same schools. We'll head over to Central Hardin, where it'll be softball action. That one again at 5:30 as well. So we come back to action. Stella James at the line for the Panthers. 11, serving 12. We are in set number 3. Lawson to Miles, outside Bauer, into the middle. Zane gets that one. Newsom, now Tyler sends it over. Miles there. Bauer going to send it back line. Swift there to get it. Nevaeh Newsom into the middle, not able to get it back over the net. Point Falcons. And Layla Bauer to the line to serve. 13, serving 11. Zhang pops up, not going to be able to return it. Ace. 14, serving 11. Layla Newsom to Nevaeh Newsom. Now sent over. Miles outside for Holly. She just sends it towards the middle. Zhang is there. Layla Newsom, and now to be Tyler sends it over. Holly to Miles. Back for Holly. Back line long. Point Panthers. Claire Miller back in on the front line for TK. Ava Swift to the service line. 12, serving 14. Holly to Miles. Back for Holly. James gets to that one. Newsom tried to sneak it over. Can't get it past the net. And the Falcons. So Hingston back in on the front line. Now Sophia Miles to the service line. 15, serving 12. Swift to Newsom from Miller back row. Bauer to Miles for Overbay. Can't clear the net. Point Panthers. Reagan Highball checking back in for TK Stone. She'll head to the service line. 13, serving 15. Lawson overpass. Miller to Newsom. Back for Miller, tapped over. Dug out by Miles. Nichols sends it back over. And unable to return it all the Panthers. Point. North Hardin Christian. Well, if we have a player out of order, out of rotation. Player over the net. Actually, it was a back row attack from inside the 10-foot line. So high boss to serve. 14, serving 15. Kingston to Miles, outside for Holly. Back line, James gets to it. Now Swift, Nevaeh Newsom sends it back corner. Lawson there, Miles will send it back over. Swift gets to that one. Nevaeh Newsom to Highball, unable to get it back over. That'll be Layla Lawson heading to the service line. 16, serving 14. Swift, that's going to go out. Ace. 17, serving 14. Gets to the top of the tape. Swift. Now to be James who sends it over. Kingston to Miles. Across for Holly. Just taps that one over. The players almost run into each other. 18 serving 15, and TK takes their last time out. Again, on our schedule next week, baseball on Tuesday, Central Hardin at North Hardin. On Thursday, there'll be softball action as North Hardin heads to Central Hardin. The following week, it'll be Central Hardin at John Hardin baseball on Tuesday, and on Thursday the 6th, it'll be John Hardin at Central Hardin in softball action. All 17th district games with a 5:30 start time. Come back to action here. Layla Lawson at the line for the Falcons. 18, serving 14. This is set number 3. Hardin Christian took set number 1. TK Stone came back and took set number 2. Now the deciding set. That's in the net. Service error. Point for TK. And Nevaeh Newsom heads to the service line. 15, serving 18. Nichols to Miles. Back for Nichols. Just rolls that one over. Back in, Holly. And Nichols again sends it over. Now Jane sends it back. Miles gets to that one. Nichols back sets to Holly. Just able to clear the net. Layla Newsom to James, back to Newsom. Lawson gets it on the back row. Bauer, now Miles sends it back row. Newsom to Janes. Now Newsom back row. Lawson is there again. Miles to the middle. Nichols will roll that one back row. Nevaeh Newsom to Janes. Now to be Layla Newsom, sends it over. Lawson to Miles for Holly. Back to Layla Newsom to Janes. Back row for Nevaeh Newsom. Dug out there, but not going to be able to return. Point 2K. 16 serving 18. With that, North Hardin Christian will take their last timeout. And this is just the first of two matches we have here tonight. In our second matchup, it'll be the East Hardin Bruins taking on North Hardin Christian Falcons. It will start late. We're supposed to start at 6:45. They will push that back for the award ceremony and then adequate warm-up time for both teams. Come back out onto the court. Nevaeh Newsom at the line for the Panthers. 16 serving 18. Holly to Miles. Nichols sends it over. Austin to James. She sends it over up and dug out by Lawson. Miles just going to tap that one over. Nevaeh Newsom to Jane. Now for Miller. She goes back row. Bauer not going to be able to control it. 17 serving 18. Ace, and we're all tied at 18 apiece. It is first one to 21, leading by 2. Lawson to Miles, who just sends it over. Newsom to James, outside for Layla Newsom. That grab at the tape, sent back over by Holly, dug out high ball to James, into the middle for Miller. She rolls it back line. Hingston is there. Miles now for Holly. She'll roll it down the line. High ball digs that one. James outside. Layla Newsom. She'll go down the line. It's wide. Point Falcons. And Adeline Holly to the service line. 19 serving 18. Ace. And it will be championship point for the Falcons. 20 serving 18. High ball to Nevaeh Newsom. That one into the net, and that does it. North Hardin Christian, the 7th grade volleyball champions. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company. It's been serving the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. I'll turn it back over to the PA announcer for the presentation of the trophies. Again, it might take about 30 minutes before we are able to start our second match, the 8th grade championship match. These are going to be players named to the all-tournament team. Making sure they have all of the names correct. They're the all-tournament team. For TK, it was Nevaeh Anderson and Stella James. For there's the presentation of the runner-up trophy. And for North Hardin Christian, Sophia Miles, Layla Lawson, and Adeline Holly, all-tournament team. And the tournament champions in North Hardin Christian Falcons. We will be right back with the 8th grade championship game